Hey everybody, welcome to Browsy. I'm Jeremy. This is the show all about browser-based MMOs and games. And tonight we're taking a look at Pride of Taern, or Taern. Pride of Taern. Taern. However you want to pronounce it. An isometric uh, online RPG with MMO elements. As you can see, there's a couple people. You can see that when I highlight them in red there, those are other players online right now. There's one up here named Goblin X. Here's Tremus 1. And here's me resting right now. I was regaining my health. This plays, even though I'm not really familiar except from reading and studying, because I'm not a PC gamer from back in the day. I'm all about consoles. This is an isometric, very much like one of those old school single player isometric RPGs. I guess as far as just looks, maybe not gameplay, but as far as looks, it's a lot like Divine Divinity, or it harkens back to Divine Divinity or Temple of Elemental Evil or stuff like that. As far as just the isometric look and that goes, but it's online, so there's a chat room. Looks like this guy might be following me. I'm gonna follow him. Haha, who's following who now? Anyways, there are settings. This blinky light up here is to open a chat box. You can move it around, even enlarge it if you need to. UI functionality is kind of nice. This plays directly in your browser. It will have to sort of do some loading stuff, like a lot of other browsers do, but you don't have to download anything. Nothing like that. And so you can see people chatting right now. Here's some tools over here for the different kinds of chat channels. I don't know what he's trying to do. But see how the different areas load in? Boy, I'm not, for some reason now I'm obsessed with getting away from him. Let's take a look around, show you how the areas are. Areas on each individual little area isn't gigantic, but it's big enough. Here's a map of just this area. Where's the map at? Map. Let's close this. And see, it's a very old schooly type of map. It's not very, built on precision. And you can see how these steps turn, yellow or yellowish green. This is where you would go into the next area. I guess you could call them zones, but because they do kind of load in real quick. And so now we can look at the map for this and see how it's a little bit different, but it's very small. Some areas seem a bit bigger than others. You can also check your quests here. Right now I'm doing search for Kadri. Look for the ruins. You've learned that Kadri might have gone to the ruins by the forest. Take a look around. And I know where those are. There goes another player. So you can actually get in teams. One thing I noticed when I was fighting solo, I noticed that other players were able to kind of force themselves directly into my battles that I was having. Like, I was having a battle with some players, and then all of a sudden, bam, another dude showed up beside me on the combat screen. And then after that, it showed us as sort of being partied. Oh, I see what's going on. That guy was trying to get me to join. he thought I was joining, so I might have teaming up on as some kind of automatic feature or something like that. But let's cover some of the tools and functionality. We have the party started to rest. It showed us as being in a party. Anyways, we have different tools. Map and quests is here. We have a party information here. We have rest. When you get injured, you click on rest, and a tiny little fire icon appears next to your guy, and you'll heal up your mana and your health. You have your equipment here, and here's your bag, and you basically click and drag to move stuff onto it. Let's see what I have here. I have weight 6, this is armor against crushing, blah blah blah. This is armor against slashing, stamina 9, armor against crushing period. I think I have everything set the way I want it. So we have armor here, here's our weapons inventory, here's like accessories, and here's sort of our items and I guess craftables, if you want to call them that, resources. Here's a ton of information about HP, mana, stamina, our stats. Here's a bunch of unique stats. Slashing, crushing, piercing, fire, cold, energy, mental. This game seems to be built less around having class types and more about skills to build to kind of everybody kind of starts with the same quote class unquote, and you use your skills and you basically build your character that way via skills. Hey, Deviant Fish is in the chat room. Let's see, is this an MMO? It's an online browser-based, what they probably would call an MMO, because it has some MMO functions. Like, you can party up, you can team up with people and fight in combat together. Here's the chat for local like, you can check local areas. Welcome to global chat. So it has things like that. Here's team chat. Here's, I think, a private. And this is trade chat. Only allowed language on this chat is English. So you have this, and I was just saying how nice the UI functions. You can move this around pretty well and enlarge it. You can change its transparency. Click it whenever you need up here. Here's friends list. Here's top list. So there is an arena. There's like I think 3 versus 3, and then I think 1 versus 1 arena battles. So you can check local news. What's interesting about this is it's very much. I noticed this is happening with a few games in the browser-based, and even slightly in the full-blown client-based MMO space. Is games are starting to implement. You know, what was once old is new again, and some kind the old is coming back in a way, and specifically storytelling. And storytelling can be presented in a million different ways, but I think this one's a specific brand of storytelling that we used to see a long time ago in games like Ultima Online, well, offline games like single player, like Baldur's Gate, Divine Divinity, Temple of Elemental Evil, even though that doesn't really have much of a story, I'm told. But, for instance, you can look here at information, politics, and info, and they kind of gear it very much around that old school RPG feel. And that gets me into the questing. Questing is very not like MMO quests. I mean, you're gonna do stuff that feels like a single player game, like Baldur's Gate or something kind of questing. Let's get into a fight to have something to look at here. I can look, fight, or cancel that. So these are level 2. I'm gonna fight those things. I think I can take them on. Now, don't get don't get overwhelmed by this battle screen. I'll explain it in time. I will. I'll explain it in time. But just watch, enjoy it, and try to learn it. You can learn a lot just by watching, but I'll explain it in detail. Essentially, this is a new kind of combat, which is pretty cool. It's sort of like a real-time way of customizing. I can constantly switch those up during a fight. I won. Here's my experience I got, 22. I got 100 feats, 22 experience. No gold or honor prestige. Here's details about it, kind of break it down, which this is cool because it really provides a lot of hardy numbers for you if you want to break it all down. So we can exit this. I got damaged a little, so I'm going to heal up by hitting my campsite, which I just can't move or it will cancel it. So we are healed up. I can go on to the next one. I don't know if I can get a level 3. Let me go for these level 1 dudes here. And then I'll start to explain how fighting works. So, a lot of mobs, some mobs will aggro. Okay, I have a clock timer up here in the top right. And you can see once it ticks away, the turn starts. And right now, if you look down here in the bottom middle, you can see I have 3 attacks assigned. Yeah, and basically these are all ranged attacks. And then I have these strange little green dots up here. And then right up here, if you can see it, it says AP 0 of 12. That's my action points. I have a total of 12 action points, and they're currently all assigned between my defenses and my attacks. That's what all the green dots and green areas are. They're how many points I've assigned and where I've assigned them to. So with this up here, these bars up here, these are my defensive bars. And let me get into another fight. Whoops, let me heal up real quick. And try to explain this without you seeing it. So I have to assign all 12 action points between offense and defense. But I can assign a number of different attacks if I want. And the more points in each separate attack just raises the percentage chance of me hitting with that particular attack. So let's take a I don't want to do that. Let's take another look real quick. So up here is a number 1 and a number 2. These are presets. One's preset for a melee attack and one's preset for ranged attacks. Okay, so now let's look at the defense up above here. I currently have 4 points. One's assigned to my melee defense area, and all 2 are, and 2 points are assigned to my ranged defense area. And over here, I have a mental defense area. It protects you from mental attacks. And anytime I want to, right now I could do it. I can switch these around. Let's say, oh, he's attacking mostly with melee, so I don't need ranged defense on. I need more melee pumped up, so I can do that right there. Now I have 4 points in melee defense. Now my attacks here, I currently have 3 ranged attacks assigned. I could take that off. I can open these up. I have different abilities that I get as I level up, so I can have new ones. I can throw in any of these. I could put in a punch, a war cry, flee, so I could have a flee ready if I want to have my escape button. And we'll get into another one too, so I'll keep explaining this. And as many, I can assign 5 attacks if I wanted to. Of course, that means I'm spreading my available 12 points of attack points out thinner to be able to cover all of those. And that means each one will have less of a chance to, less of a chance overall. So if I only assign 2 and then pump them up even farther, I'll more of a chance that those will actually hit, but I'll have less hits. See how that works? So if I wanted to, I could assign another one right here. I could assign Warcry, and then right here I could assign Melee, and then I could lower this and put one here, or I could take this off and put this one up here to make the second attack even tougher. So it all works out pretty well. It's kind of nice, and I'm doing it on the fly, kind of, even while I'm throwing. And so the timer, let's say I have a thing set where I'm pretty certain I have everything set the way I want, and I'm not going to be changing it. There's even a way to quickly speed up. I can just click the clock to automatically start the next turn instead of waiting. Like that. And then bam, we get on with it. Boy, I'm missing like crazy on him now. So I'm missing, so I'm like, oh man, I'm missing a lot. I better pump that up. Maybe I'll even pump this. Whoops. Maybe I'll even pump this first one up all the way. You know, to better ensure I hit. I actually missed with the first one that had a higher chance. I hit with the one that's with the lower chance. You don't know about this one, Syrian. Looks rough. It's neat, though. It's interesting because it's very much not like Down by Rock. It's different. Let's do some questing and see what we get. The questing in this game is interesting. It's like a throwback to a single-player RPG. Now, to catch up, you want to know if chat's the only multiplayer element. Chat, here's chat. No, it's not the only multiplayer element. Let's run to some of the other areas. But while I'm running there, I'll show you that you can form a party for battles anywhere in the world. Somebody could come along, and you can see other people on the map. Probably in the city, there'll be a better chance of finding other people. And you'll find them. Right now, I'm actually fuzzy on exactly how parties are formed. Oh, sorry. I have a little cat that's bugging me. Give me like 10 seconds here. That cat must have really had to go or something, because he wouldn't. I mean, he was pestering me to no end. Okay, so you can team up, and I'm not sure exactly how my team partying is set, because I've been in fights. I've showed you the combat screen. I've been in combat before, and then all of a sudden, in the middle of fighting, another person appeared beside my guy, and it turned out to be another player. And then when the combat was over, it said we were in a team. And it's like, so you can kind of seamlessly become teams by being near them or something. I'm a little confused on exactly how that works, but you can team up. So there's a little bit more of multiplayer ability. Here is a PvP area. This is like the arena. You can have team versus team, one-on-one fights, and tournaments. So we could click on to enter arena. You have to leave your team. If you have an active task, it will be canceled. So here's sort of like the PvP window. What I can do is I can see my listing here, and I can do a search. I can, let's see, let me try to find an opponent. I'm forgetting how to find the opponent. Oh, there we go. I have to click on me to enter into it, I guess, before I'm ready. Uh, Boy, I'm forgetting how to do this now. Maybe it's not fully functional yet. I'm impressed by this game. I am. For a browser, for being in your browser, I'm impressed by this. And there's a couple other games in this vein that are just now starting to crop up on the internet. Another one that I'm going to have a blast covering soon, and I might actually cover it before the English version is out, because I can get into the German version. Of course, I can't read German, and I have barely any idea what's going on, but I can fiddle around with it. But I might wait a little bit longer, and it's called HeroCon. And these games, very much in the same realm as Pride of Taern, HeroCon is shooting for this very robust storytelling in an RPG manner with multiplayer kind of MMO-esque abilities. I don't know if it would be a true MMO. Like, I don't know if this is a true MMO. You can do parties, go to different areas. There's sort of bosses, and there's all the quests you can think of. I have to go back and do that quest. I don't know where else I can get a quest right now. There is kind of like some grinding type stuff. I found this one quest that's a timed quest as well. And it's to kill like 200 rats. You have to kill 200 rats within like an hour or 2 hours. Actually kind of painful. I tried it and I failed miserably. But you can go in most buildings. Everything sort of just has a little loading area. See, I can check this map. Now, they sort of give you hints to where your objective is. See, I'm the flag. My objective is the X. So you can kind of get an idea of where you need to go. Uh-oh, see? I just got into an automatic battle. I didn't do that, so. But we're gonna go ahead and fight. Whoops. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch this to all melee defense and go for that. Oh man. Well, I hit him again. So, whoops, I can skip ahead here. There we go, one more hit. So I got 60 experience, 24 gold. That's pretty cool. So let me check my stats. These are your stats. I have no points to spend right now. This is what everybody's stats will look like. So this is how you kind of build your character the way you want. Over here you have a whole string of the stuff. Your base, I guess you would call your base attributes, and then your resistances. And you can see what I have. You can see what I've pumped up strength a little bit and dexterity. And I did pump up HP. So I've sort of been going the dexterity strength route, which it's a little bit different than an MMO. I'm the guy in the white shirt on the left. When I'm battling, I think most of the time they have me on the left. I don't think that's written in stone. Now here's my experience bar so far. I'm halfway to the next level, which I'm currently only level 7. I have an alignment honor. I died 7 times. Here's platinum. Now we'll cover platinum in a minute. That's the cash shop side of things. So let's we're getting near the ruins. So let's check our map. Double check. Oh, I should be near my objective here. So let's see where am I at here? Where's my objective? Uh-oh. Boy, they aggro a lot around. Uh-oh, I'm against 2 guys here. Let me see. Hopefully I can take both of these guys out. Ooh, I got a critical hit. Woo. Oh yeah. That's what I talk about. Dodge those melee attacks. Come on, hit him once. There we go. I think I get one more throw this turn. Yeah, oh well. Missed. Alright, throw. Oh, he's tough. He's got me down pretty far. Come on, man. I can do this. Come on, hit him. Oh, my goodness. Well, I think I'm gonna do it. Ooh, he cast something on me. What'd he cast on me? Fear diminishes the will to fight, lowers the chance of aiming. Oh my goodness, he got a critical. No! Hit him once! Just hit him once! Oh my goodness. Well, he missed too, so that's cool. Hit him once. Just once. Oh my goodness. Give me a break. Oh no, don't hit. Whew. This is tough. You can tell I'm anxious about this. Whoa, that was close. I got 162 experience for it though. So I need to rest big time here. There, it looks like I might need to go where this arrow is, and which it might be a dungeon. So it might. So we'll see here. But I'm gonna rest up. But yeah, to recap real quick, I was the guy in the white T-shirt with lousy with the lousy armor. Here's skills here. Now as I level up, I can get skill points, and as you can see, I have 5 skill points right now, so I could spend some of this stuff. And there's different levels of skills. Here's here I can configure combat strategies. Here's like level 1 skills, level 2 skills. I have no level 2 skills unlocked. Here's right here you can see I have a left-right, a front kick, and I didn't put any points into those. Here's one that doesn't open up to level 8, 12, 15, 18, 22, 26, and 30. And level 1 skill, you can see my melee attack I have is at 3. And I should put on melee because I think what I wanted to do was up my melee attacks because I think I have daggers or knives equipped. So I could go ahead and do this again. I could click on this, and it looks like a max of level 7, and it tells me at level 3 my damage is 120%, chance to hit is plus 7%, and stamina is 13. So to upgrade, it's going to cost 4 skill points to upgrade from this level. It was cheaper in the lower levels, but in this level, it's going to cost 4 points. So I'll go ahead and do that. Now I'm level 4 on melee, which gives me 130% plus 10% chance to hit and stamina 15. Now I got 1 skill point left over for that. This one, let's see, you can use a predefined strategy in combat. This is what is defining these numbers on the top right of my screen when I'm just clicking that predefined skill set. That's where I select, that's where I can customize it. This is where I customize it, and I can save them and reset them, so I can change this stuff around and then save it. So for melee, or no, that's range. So for melee, I could say, well, let's customize it down to full defense, and then I have 1 point left over, so I'll spend it right there, and then I'll save this, and this will be my number 1 set. It's a way to speed up how you customize. It's nice. The graphics are great in this game, by the way. I think they are. Let's go here. Oh, is that the person? Let me see what it says. Trap door to the cellar. I must have to go into the cellar. That must be my objective. Oh no, my objective's behind me now. What the heck? Great. So let's try melee. See? Now my save, that's the way I saved it. So I can go ahead and start. Oh shoot, I didn't equip my... Yeah, I do. I have it equipped. Okay, good. It's a really bad weapon, but whatever. It's a really sucky weapon, but at least it's a weapon I have. Man, so now I have Fear and Daze. Diminishes magical and ranged attacks. That's cool, I'm using melee. Diminishes the will to fight, lowers chance of aiming all attacks. Shoot. That's why it's harder to hit. Come on! Oh wait, I haven't, see? Now I had my ranged defense gone, and he did a ranged attack on me, and they pretty much, see? Shoot. See, let's set that to partial and see if we can pull this out of the hat. Yeah, yep, awesome. Come on now. You should have been able to hit at least once. Come on, come on. Oh, you gotta hit more often than that. Come on, hit him. Hit him again, hit him again. Oh no, oh my goodness. It's neck and neck again. Shoot, come on. You can do it. Pull it out. Come on, hit him. Oh, see what happened? I got fatigued. I'm out of energy, which sucks. If you're out of energy, you're not gonna attack. I'll go one. Oh my goodness! See, I'm out of energy. Now I'm dead. Well, you can see what happens when you die now. You get death, and you can play a death card. And so far in the lower levels, I've gotten mostly nice death cards, which actually gave me a small amount of XP and some money. You have to pay 54 experience and 56 gold. I got a bad one. Well, it said I'm lucky, but that's not very lucky. And I could, now that's the healer. I could buy healing potions and stuff. Again, here's some other players. Here's Tranus. There's Zombie Hobo. Those are other actual players. Now I'm gonna run back here. I'm gonna check my quest log. I'm pretty sure this is where I'm supposed to be. I'm following the marker. Look, you've learned that Kedri might have gone to the ruins. Take a look around. Okay. Let me heal up a little bit. There goes Demolisher, another player. Yeah, it's really hard to keep... I mean, no, I'm repeating myself. But this game is very much like a throwback RPG. The questing, if I can explain this now, finally. The questing is not like an MMO questing mechanic at all. It's very much story-driven, and there's multiple choices. And your multiple choices change things. So that's very interesting. You can actually, like... And actually, depending on how you answer certain things, you actually get involved in conversations. And depending on how you answer and what your dialogue choices are, depending on all that stuff, that could maybe possibly open up new quests that wouldn't have been available to you any other way. It'll give you different quests and maybe even more. So very interesting. I mean, this is a powerful game in a browser, I think. I think it all adds up to be a very robust, very powerful little game. Oh, there we go. That might be the person we're looking for. Is that Kadri? No, that's Lumberjack. Good or not good? I'm Pennington. What's this place? I'm looking for a job. Then I can pay you something for hunting the bald ones with the hunters, or for the spiders. Alright, describe the details. So I can pick up a little quest here. Just get rid of some of this... Oh no, bad words. Just get rid of some of this crap. No, I don't try to keep this rated G or anything, but... I try to keep it PG, I guess. Oh, let's see, just get rid of some... Alright. So now I have a test. Hunt the... I need to kill... So there is MMO stuff. See, I need to kill balds. Is that a bald? A boar or something? And balds and hunters. Let me see if he has other information. Good or not good? I'm Penning and Jack. We are woodcutters, hired by Goraz and Chisha. So they are the owners? Where will I find them? They're almost always out of the house. It's difficult to find them. Any problems in the neighborhood? Hell yeah, master bandits and huge spiders. Those first ones sometimes want something from our masters. Can I help you somehow? I think I already did this. Perhaps you could. Would you manage and fight? Sure, I would. So some of the dialogue isn't translated very well, but most of it is. I'm just gonna say goodbye. Is this? No, is this who I need? No, it's another lumberjack, but let's go talk to him. And then we gotta look through these other... We need to find Cadre for that one quest. Who are you? Well, Jack is a calm boy. Sometimes he mutters, but he's honest, and that's why our employers like him. Mark's nervous and eager. Paul has forgiven me for putting it this... An idiot, a teenager, liar, and smartass. What about the owners? Strong for two, and I like to arm wrestle with him. His wife knows a lot about merchandise. She says his brother, he likes to smoke. And how did you get here? I've been studying in the capital. I have 2 degrees, but the buzz of the city is not my atmosphere. You study? So why are you cutting trees? Okay. I think you just said why. That's why after all those studies I got to understand that the city matters are silly, and only the people make them seem important. It's noisy, it's easy to get killed, blah, and what you've earned will be stolen. That's life. Here it's peaceful, blah, blah, blah. Now I have a few other ideas for the future. Then be successful and have a good day. There's actually ways to be rude to people, and then that can affect how they like act and interact with you. Let's go see what this is. And then there looks to be some kind of a treasure chest. Now see, I could answer, shut your mouth or I'll punch you in the face. Or I could be a little more civil with him. I see we can find a common tongue, which have an opportunity to earn some money besides cutting trees. I sure will tell you, get lost. So you are too stupid for that. Now we could check this, see what this is. No, look at it. You've been killed and lost. Wait a second. What is it saying? Oh, now I need platinum to open this chest. This is like a lockbox, like from MMOs. So let's cover platinum real quick, which is the cash shop side of things in this game. Here's the website to buy platinum. Okay, this is just the website. You don't. So you can see the price here. And this is really nice, actually. Even though this is all selling stuff to you, they at least give it to you. You can check the prices in different currencies. So you can check in euro, pounds, and American dollars. Basically, 50 platinum for $3.19. You can even buy 2,000 platinum for $90 US if you want. There is, let's see, there was another area here of all the places you could spend platinum. Up here, I believe. Here, platinum. Here's how to get platinum. When players referred by you buy platinum, you can get bonuses. Here's what you can do with spending platinum on many different areas. You can reset your stats for 50 platinum. Your skills. You can extend your friends list for 5 platinum. You can get items like health elixirs, mana elixirs, stamina elixir. You can buy keys for that box I just showed you. You can have an appearance change. Now here is the freemium or premium feature, which is sort of equivalent to a subscription. You can get a premium 1, 2, or 3. 30 days for premium 1 is 100 plat. So, what did I basically say that was? 50 plat is $3.19. So 100 plat is basically what, $6.40 basically, $6.38. So that's basically $6.38 a month for premium level 1, and level 1 gives you plus 10 experience, plus 10 gold, plus 10 gold experience and drop from platinum chests, plus 100 max equipment weight, plus 20% quicker resting, plus 1 strategy, 1 random bonus every day, which could be 1 to 4 keys, 10 to 30 elixirs, or a flask of upgrade. Now, premium level 2 is 150 plat, so that's about $10 a month for premium 2. which is just upping the ante. It's giving you 14 experience, 14% gold, blah blah blah, giving you a little bit more, 150 max weight. Now Premium 3 for a month is 200 platinum, so that's, what, about $13 a month, roughly? And then that's giving you plus 18 to everything for experience gold, blah blah blah, plus 200 max weight, plus 30% quicker, faster resting, and a little bit more goodie bonuses per day. And you can buy them in 30-day lots and 90-day lots. Down here are all 90-day. So 3 months of Premium 3 is 500 platinum. And there's a couple other things, name change, sex change. But so far, you can I've been playing this game and I haven't seen where anything's limited. Like, does anywhere in that look like high-level gear is limited, or only accessing certain instances at high level, or I don't see it. I mean, to me this seems like a very, again, to beat a dead horse, a very robust game, and it's browser based, and I'm loving the aesthetics. The aesthetics of this game is just is really awesome. And I will be covering another game later on that is the same isometric, but maybe even better graphics depending on how you feel. I think these graphics are excellent. Let's see what this is. Is this a bald? It's a boar. Where are these balds at? Is this a bald? Yeah, that's a bald. Let's go. Oh, it's level 6. Well, I'm level 7, so let's go get it. So I'm going to switch back to melee because he's holding a hammer, but hopefully he doesn't trick me and just start throwing rocks at me. Those rocks are deadly in this game. The rock of death. Man, come on now. I should have hit. See, my green down here, my green level is my energy. Oh yeah, he looked like he flipped me off as he was dying, didn't he? It's like, oh, it's like, you son of a... Here's another player, it looks like, or is a pink named? Who is that? Yeah, that's another player, because it will let me team up if I want. He's over there fighting or something. Who is this? Now, is this a bandit? Because that counts, right? A bald and a hunter. Those both count, but I'm not sure I want to take 2 on. I think that one guy was level 10. This one guy's killing everything. Let's see what else we can kill down here. Level 12. Rabble. This is a higher level area for sure. Level 11. I don't want this stuff up here. These were nice and low level. They'll respawn too, and usually fairly quickly. I wish I could find what's his face, the cadre that I'm looking for. Uh-oh, automatic. It's gonna be tough, I think, because that one dude might start throwing stuff at me, might surprise me. Yeah, hit him, yes. Oh, almost. Oof. It's alright. I hope I'm not dead. No. I'm superior with my raggedy white shirt and raggedy pants and dull, rusty little knife and rocks. I will conquer the world with just that. Actually, I think it's the guy with the sword that's a higher level. He does look tough though, doesn't he? Come on. I'm gonna run out of energy before I even have one of them killed. Oh my goodness. I could try to flee, I guess. I'm out of energy. Try to flee. Let's see if I can... Let me see if... I need to... Whoops. Shoot. Whoops. There, let's see if I can flee. Oh, there he goes. He's starting to throw stuff. Yep. Woo! I got away. He got boogalooed. I know. I seriously need armor. Oh, by the way, speaking of that, I think we do have mail, so I can create and receive and send mail between players. Yeah, when you boogaloo out. I'm trying to find what's equivalent to like an auction house. I can't think of where it was, if there was one. Oh shoot, I did the wrong thing. Shoot. Please, get out of here. No, 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 no. I need to get out of here. Run away. Please work. Whew. I forgot to heal up. I can't go past there. It doesn't seem. It looks like I have to go here. Like maybe I have to go into the cellar. I don't know. I thought it would be marked cellar. I thought the X mark would be directly on the cellar entrance. But there is plenty of NPC shops to buy healing goods, and other material, and weapons and armor. There's a blacksmith back in town for all that good stuff. There's another player. I think the color of the name represents maybe their premium status. Oh wait, let's go back up here, because I think some of these guys should have spawned up around here. What now? Who's this guy? Whoa, there's goblins hiding out here. You see that, Biznack? Let's try going through this entrance. And I want to go take a peek in the cellar real quick. Man, he cast fear, 5 levels of fear on me right away. Oh yeah, critical. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and try going in here. Why does it say talk? Trapdoor to cellar. Buy. I can't go in there? Man, 2 of these guys again? Alright, I'm gonna rest because I want to heal up my energy. My energy is slightly low. I'm gonna press forward a little bit, I think. I'm gonna press my luck. See what I can find up here. What's that? Whoa, uh-oh. I'm not quite... Oh my goodness. Heck no. Holy crap. Holy crap. No, no, no. Come on, dodge. Please dodge something. Oh man. What the heck? It gets deadly quick in that area. You have to pay. Okay, whatever. Yeah. Hey, Arabani. What's up? Welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining. So, I'm trying to recap here. Browsy is an hour-long show I do every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. All about browser-based MMOs and games. I was doing them on YouTube, but I think I'm going to try some of them live, like I'm doing tonight. And let me really quick to start recapping, because we only got about 5 minutes left. Maybe a few more minutes now. Okay, I can go over. This is Pride of Taern, or Taern, T-A-E-R-N, and you can do a quick search for it. I'll throw this up in the chat. It's Pride of Taern, and it's just taern.com. So I'll go ahead and throw that in the chat as well. So that's basically if you want to try it. And like I said, it seems very neat for a free-to-play game. And let me show you some more graphics just to show you around in this area. This is like the starting city, basically. You do start with a rather cool mission. You start in a totally different area, and you basically have to do a few little things to get on a boat. See, look at the graphics on this. I mean, look at the dock. Very stylized. This is the dock. There's a little, like, tavern here. You know, and there's little guys around here. There's the water and the deck. Very neat. And this is how HeroCon is, but HeroCon might... I won't say better graphics, just very similar yet its own style, its own stylized thing, but heavily detailed. So look for HeroCon in the future. But yeah, like I said, you have settings for even audio. You look at this. You can do TeamSpeak. It has like a built-in function for TeamSpeak. Details for manual connection. It even gives you the host and port number, and there's no password for TeamSpeak. You can talk live with other players or the admins of the game. So what might be really, really fun to do is to revisit this, maybe even next week, and I'll try to set up, maybe I could set up an interview or something with the admins. I think that would be pretty cool. What do you think? And basically you can click this, after you've downloaded and installed TeamSpeak, if you have it, just click this button to connect automatically. And then bam, you're connected. So that's kind of cool. There's questing, like I said, it's non-linear, some of it is like MMOs. But a lot of it is like storytelling. And you have back and forth dialogue, and that dialogue changes depending on the choices you choose. Some buildings have multiple rooms in them, and I just absolutely love this kind of style. The fact that this is a little room surrounded by a black screen is just so cool to me, because it's highly detailed. There's so much detail in this artwork. It's very cool. It's fun. I've been doing a lot of quests. I wish I could have found Cadre. I think I stumbled upon a hard request to do solo. I might have to get help. But there's I haven't even, there could be hundreds of these areas too. I haven't even, like I said, I'm level 7. You can go into the, look at all these places. I can go into the bottom, upstairs, this bar. I think of the upstairs is the brothel, by the way. If I'm forgetting anything, go ahead and ask away. I'm going to go ahead and go through my closing. Do I know what the level cap is? No, I do not, but I can ask really quick. Whoops. Why did it not let me ask that? Oh, there it goes. It was a little bit of a pause. It looked like maybe some lag took place there before my chat went through. So anyways, again, my name's Jeremy. This is Browsy, all about browser-based MMOs and games. And this was Pride of Taern. It's free to play, non-downloadable. You do have to kind of load into things, especially the very first time you play the game, but you can play it right in your browser. I'm not sure if there's a full screen mode or not. Let me check options settings again. Options, I don't see, I know under options is where the Platinum store is, which is kind of funny, but there is an audio, there's a graphical quality even. You can have best, high, medium, or low. I have mine on best. Let's see what happens when I click on low. wow, you can actually see the textures have changed. I don't know if you can see that in the stream. Uh, Let me compare again by going back to high. No, they didn't. What am I not noticing in the graphics? Do I have to hit OK, low? What am I? There's a lockbox that dropped right there in the middle of nowhere. So that's something that's kind of new they picked up on. What happened to the low graphics? It doesn't seem to be working. It seems to be classless Syrian. A classless game seems to be built around skills. Well, I mean, not just skills, but stats. Everybody will get this. And you have, here's all your stats. You have base attributes, and then you have a bunch of resistances, like slashing, crushing, piercing, yada yada. You do have experience. As you can see, I'm still on my way to level 8. I'm level 7 currently. And you'll get stat points, and you can spend them however you want to kind of customize your player. And then, of course, you have the, where is it here? The skills. And you'll unlock skills, and you can spend points on these however you wish. Here's my level 1 skills. There's only 6 of them here. So if I wanted to, I could start pumping up shot. And I could go shop for bows, and that could be my weapon of choice. I want a bow and arrows. You know, bow and arrows. And that I could really pump up shot. And then I could kind of work on being... And I could pump up, like, my dexterity. But this is something worth mentioning at the end of the stream here. Again, revisiting the stats. They seem to work a little bit differently than a straight client-based MMO, like with a trinity of classes. For instance, strength increases damage you deal in melee to a lesser, and with bows as well, but to a lesser extent. Now, dexterity increases effectiveness of all physical attacks, melee and ranged. So dexterity is good for melee and ranged. That's why I've been boosting strength and dex. It also increases your chance to avoid physical and magical ranged. So it doesn't seem to boost your chance as to avoid physical and magical. They have to be careful with English, with commas and formatting. It can throw me off a little bit. As knowledge also increases your chance to avoid ranged physical attacks. So here's knowledge. This attribute increases effectiveness of your magical attacks, both melee and ranged. It also increases your chance to avoid physical and magical ranged attacks. So there's a little bit of difference there. So you want to study that a little bit. There's HP, mana, and stamina, of course, a resource necessary to make, that's the green bar, to make physical attacks during a fight so you last longer. And then slashing, crushing, piercing, fire. These are resistances that don't seem to give tooltips. But if I look at my weapons, like if I go to my equipment and look at some stuff, you can see, like my elegant shirt of mouse has armor against crushing +3, armor against piercing +4. So it's very customizable in a different way. It's not like, oh, I have leather and chainmail. It's more customizable. So it's very much a more skill-based game than a class-based game. And I know that took a long time to explain all that, but there you go. What else do we have that might be pertinent? My gold amount. Here's my capacity. You do have a weight limit, not just how many spaces you can fill up. You have a weight limit, and as you can see, it's right here, my capacity. So I think that's about going to wrap it up. Thanks everyone for coming, and thanks everybody. Thanks for chatting and joining into the questions and dialogue. I love this game, and I'm steadily playing it more and more all the time. And definitely next between now and next week, I'm going to try to talk to some admins or maybe just other high-level players that really know the game inside and out and that maybe can drag me along to some stuff and try to get them in TeamSpeak and maybe for another awesome show next week of Browsy. That would be super cool. So stay tuned for that. And tomorrow I have other stuff coming up. Thursdays, tomorrow is user. I'm going to be doing user live, all about user-generated content in MMOs. Tomorrow, I'm not sure what I want to do. If you have any suggestions for me, visit my About Me page, which is I should have had it queued up and ready, but I didn't. It's about.me/jeremy.stratton, and I'll throw that up as soon as I find it into the chat room. This About Me is sort of my internet calling card. It basically will tell you a bit about me, who I am, and what I do, and it will have all links to my Twitter, Google, YouTube. I think I need to get my Facebook link on there too because I've been using a Facebook page and my blog. So all pertinent links and web links and everything. So you can get a hold of me that way. You can even email me at jeremystratton@gmail.com, and I'll put that into the chat as well. So let me know if there's anything in particular you want to see tomorrow on User or for any of the shows. If you scroll down on the Twitch page, for people that might be watching this later, you can always follow me on my twitch.tv channel, and if you scroll down, you'll see my weekly guide with days and times and what shows I'm doing and all that good stuff. For instance, tomorrow is User, and then Friday is Dungeoneered with EQ with EverQuest 2. Tomorrow I'm thinking about jumping in to look at Star Trek Online, but if suggestions can sway that. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I'm going to go watch some NCIS. My father's in town for about a week before he goes off on his next adventure. So I'm going to hang out with him, watch some NCIS, and I hope everybody has a great night and a great week.